Hey, it's another Shill video again. This time it's the release candidate Shill video for Roll to Pinball Nightmare. The game's done. It's finished. I just gotta. There's nothing left to add. The only thing left to remove is bugs, presumably. There's still tons of testing to do, but all the testing I've done so far has been good. So we're playing the same section I always play at the very beginning. This time I'm gonna try to beat the demo section, which I've never made a video completing the demo section. I've never showed any bosses, I think. I'm pretty sure I've never showed any bosses in video. I guess I'll talk to him before I leave. I'm holding that leave button. I'm holding it. There we go. I talked to him completely. Now we can leave. I'm normally very rude to Harold. I show up and I just leave immediately. Because I played this so many times. I've gotten this. I'm bad at this game. This game is hard. It's such a problem. My next game is gonna be easier. Because that'll make it easier to test. I can get through this demo section. I call it the demos. The first boss. The game. I can get through it in about 15 minutes now. That's the fastest I've gotten through it. It's like maybe 13 minutes. I don't know exactly. And the game timer, which is less than real time. Because the game time pauses every time. Speedrunners should not use the game timer. If any speedrunners are out there, if you gotta pick up this game for running speeds, use your own timer, obviously. The game pauses every time you move screens and the timer pauses with it. That's intentional. It also pauses when you pause the game, obviously. And it pauses anytime you're at a checkpoint. So, there's lots of pausing. Also, the slow motion effect affects the timer. Like anytime we're zoomed in like this, and it's also slow motion, see? That also affects the timer. I do calculations to, it should still be counting at about 1 second per real-time second. Also that's the precision of the timer is 1 second, so that's another reason it's not great for speedrunners. What was I saying? Oh, but there's probably rounding errors in the calculations, because every time the game slows down or speeds up for the slow motion effect, it has to do a calculation again. It has to do some divisions, some floating points. I'm missing that button over and over again. I'm doing even worse than I normally do. Alright. Really, if you're good at if you know if you can input perfect timings, if you've got perfect inputs, this whole game wouldn't be very long at all. The whole game probably wouldn't be very long at all. So, and there's lots of shortcuts. This game is a speedrunner's dream, I think. There's very little random numbers. Very, very few random numbers. Nothing. The movement is non-random. It's just the physics, just bouncing. Enemy behaviors are random. Non-player character behaviors have some random elements. They make decisions that are randomized. That's it. Oh man, there we go. I finally hit the button. 5 minutes and I hit the button. 5 minutes in and I hit the button. I died, but it's fine because the button has been pressed. I pressed the button. But oh, I haven't properly shilled the game yet. You can get this game right now as it is. Warts and all. There's not many though. I've been playing it a lot. There's a couple bugs that I'm not gonna fix. Unless somebody can give me proper reproductions. Like, it's the kind of thing you would expect to, like, if you're going at the right speed, at the exact perfect angle and under certain circumstances, you might clip into a wall. Every time I've clipped into a wall, the ball's just freaked out in the wall and spat itself out somewhere else. So I think at worst, people might be able to use it to do skips, which I'm fine with. It hasn't interfered with, like, it's happened like maybe 3 times in the hundreds of hours I've been testing. Ever since I fixed the initial, obviously it happened more often before I figured out how to get the collisions to how to make it do raise instead of that's details. Details of the engines. God damn it. I'm doing so poorly today. But see, you only have to get one good... When did I end up here? When did I show up over here? I don't remember going to the other checkpoint, but okay. Fine. The backgrounds, you can see there's new backgrounds. It used to be just black. Now there's some purple here. But once we get out of the next section had backgrounds. The next section was the first area I added backgrounds instead of just a black void. But then once you get out of that area, there's new backgrounds. All the checkpoints they used to have just yellow placeholders in most of them. And then shitty placeholders in these areas. That has backgrounds now. The main thing, there's music. That was added a little while back. I added the full soundtrack. There's music for each area. There's different music for each areas. It's not, I threw it together. It's designed mostly to irritate. I fully expect a lot of people to turn it off because it's irritating, because that's what it's supposed to do. And the bosses all have their own musics too. Each boss has its own musics. There's a fancy ending. There's a true ending. If you do everything right, if you're a true hero, you get the true ending. If you're not the true hero, you get the regular old ending. Neither ending is the forever ending, because there's New Game Plus. And the New Game Plus was added pretty early, but in this build, the feature I added to New Game Plus was that all the bosses get harder. Sorta. The bosses get harder on their reincarnation forms. Which I won't go too much into. Still trying to keep some things close to my chest. The way this game works. I can't believe I still haven't gotten out of this screen. I haven't even left this screen, have I? We haven't even seen the next screen yet. We're almost 10 minutes in. Still just bouncing around these two screens. I can't even go back and talk to Harold again. Because when I was talking about some nonsense, I didn't notice myself going to the other checkpoint. Alright, come on. Let's make it. If I focus, then the video gets boring. That's a problem. I'm even worse at this game than I normally am because I'm talking. We're gonna do this. I still got 5 minutes to be around my normal time. This. And it's really a thing that can be done in 2 minutes. If you get the right inputs. But I obviously haven't got the right No, don't. Okay. Might have been better to die. Well, alright. Alright. Let's get this out. Whale it. Whale his ball. That's not it. That ain't it. Those aren't the perfect inputs. Right into the lava. Right into the lava. That's not gonna do it either. Oh boy, okay. Next attempt. There's gonna be some attempts cut out here. There's definitely gonna be some attempts cut out here, because, you know. This is a tainted, oh, maybe it won't be. Maybe I won't cut out attempts. We gotta keep this legit, right? show how long it takes me, personally, while I'm jibber jabbering. That's my asterisk. I'm keeping the asterisk that I'm not really paying enough attention to the gameplay, even though I said I was gonna try to get through this. This video doesn't end until I beat the dragon. I have to beat the dragon or the video is I'm stuck in this video. I don't want to be stuck in this video for too long. It's gonna start getting hot in an hour or two. It's better not take me an hour or two. Oh, hey, we made it. We made it up here. That's fine, we're stuck, but we can nudge ourselves. Here we go. This screen again. Just gotta kill these innocent boys. Did nothing wrong to nobody, just having fun flying upside down. Flying them upside down, we're gonna murder them. Fuck. I died. That's not what I wanted. I'm normally so good at that spot. That screen. I don't die a whole lot on that screen anymore. Especially that spot. That paddle is... That right side is meant to be easier. Or it is easier. It's... If you mess up, if you get in the wrong situation on the left hole, going down the left hole on the next screen, you could end up just rolling down the hill and then there's nothing you can do. It's made to be just... The gap is just wide enough so that if you're rolling down the hill, if you're bouncing, you can if you bounce just enough, just a little bit, if you bounce off the roll, then you can smack it with the paddle. But if you're rolling smooth down that hill, you're going straight down. There's nothing you can do. A lot of this game is, you're in a bad situation now. There's nothing you can do. You just watch yourself die. Or save and quit. Not save and quit, just regular quit. It doesn't save when you quit. That's one of the blessings. Also, I didn't feel like coding it to reestablish all your physics parameters and stuff when you which is what it would have been necessary. I thought about it. To be a real dick. Because that's one way you can, if you're worried about your money for some reason, if you're worried about holding on to your money, farming gold when you need to is usually pretty easy. But if you don't want to farm the gold and you've got a bunch of money, you just quit and load back up and you'll keep all your money. But you'll lose whatever item. If you have an item equipped, you'll lose that. I think I've talked about items, but I think I showed them off a little bit in the last Let's Show. Because it was the last Let's Show took place in a save game after the dragon was already dead. So I got away with not showing him off last time. This time I'm showing him off because it's release candidate time. I said you can get it for patrons, right? The game is gonna be out. If you don't want to be a patron, if you don't want to give me money for an ongoing basis, for a $5, if you don't want to give me $5 a month for a game that's gonna be $5, the game will be out in October 1st. October 1st is the release date for Halloween. So you have the whole month to play it for Halloween. I'm gonna try to get it on Steam. I just gotta I've gotta scrape together the pittance. The pittance that they want. I gotta scrape it together. Finally, that's the move I want to see. It just flies across the thing. But I should be able to do it. I should be able to get it on Steam. If not, it'll definitely be on itch. It's gonna be on Google Play. It's gonna be on the Google Play Store if you're an Android. Or on itch, there'll be the Android, Windows, and Linux copies. Steam, it'll obviously be Windows and Linux, assuming I get it on Steam. If you go on Patreon, you get DRM free. It's always going to be DRM. I'm not adding any DRM to any copy. Windows, Linux, and Android versions are on Patreon as well. That's what those are. Oh, come on. Come on. Can I survive? Let's see. Can I make it? Can I even get to the dragon? I normally beat him by now. I normally have beaten him by now. Maybe. I don't actually know what the in-game timer says. Which is what I normally check. I beat him and then once I get to the next save, once the game saves again, which is checkpoints. Or after you use an item, but that's at a checkpoint. Oh god. Right into the thing. And then I quit back to the menu and I see what the timer says. But, really the in-game timer is just to make people feel like they're wasting their life on this game. I don't know if you saw at the very beginning of this video, my number one, which isn't actually my original save, but my save slot 1 save has like 42 hours on it. And there was a healthy amount of cheating happening in that one, like straight up editing the saves, which are plain text. I'll give that away. Speedrunners are going to want to be aware of that too, in case they let their proof standards be slipping. Let it be known that the save files are plain text. So you need the whole video, because it doesn't count. God, I'm still here. I'm still right here. I've managed to beat 2 bosses in under 20 minutes. I got real lucky with that one. There's a boss below me. Thank you. There's a boss underneath the lava. There's 2 bosses that you have to go through the lava to get to, but there's one that if you're real lucky, you can get the steel ball after you beat the dragon. You have to kill the dragon first. Once you kill the dragon, you can basically do anything you want. The game... Shit. Okay. See. But that's not great either. That's... they all respawn when I come to this screen. Once you beat the dragon, the whole game opens up and you can do all sorts of crazy stuff. Like use the ball that isn't immune to lava. You can get a ball that isn't immune to lava after you kill the dragon, but it has a lot of you can get one that's immune to lava after you kill the dragon too, but it's harder to get to. But easy to get to is that checkpoint that I'm already at, and after you kill the dragon, you can buy 3 different balls there. There's a softball. There's really no reason to use. It's lighter, I think, than the normal ball, but it also barely bounces at all. It's like a cotton ball. And then there's a super bouncy ball, which is okay. It's fun to watch it bounce around a lot. That's the ball that is most likely to glitch into the wall. If you're trying to find a good spot to glitch into the wall to do skips, use the bouncy ball. But then there's the steel ball, and the steel ball is not immune to lava, but it has a lot of health. So it can survive in the lava for a little while. And there is a glitch that I'm not planning on fixing. I have ideas of how I could fix it, but it's not an it might be easy to pull off, but as far as I can tell, it's not the easiest thing to pull off. You can't pull it off with a ball without a ball that has a lot. It really relies on a ball that has enough health to live in the lava for a little while. It has to live in the lava long enough to get to a screen transition, because if you go through a screen transition right at the right point in the hurting animation, then you'll stop taking damage from the lava until you leave the lava and go back into lava. Which is why I'm not that worried about it. Because this really only affects that one area. So if you can use that to your advantage, more power to you. Because I used it to my advantage, and more power to me. Because I used it to get to use the steel ball to kill the boss down there. Which isn't a sequence break because there's no real. I didn't really plan a sequence. The whole game is the whole game is just brutal. There's no difficulty curve. As you can see, I'm still here in the demo section. The one I've gotten good enough at, I said that I could beat it in 15 minutes, and here we are over 20 minutes into the video, and I still haven't even seen the boss. Oh, God. I was like, oh, I need to record Hack Goo today. But I should record a Shill stream, a Shill video. Because the release candidate I just uploaded it. It's out now it's just out as I'm recording this video. I'm recording this video right at the last second. So I might as well do that. I figured, you know, the whole video should be like 20 minutes. It'll be great. It's like half the size of a Hack Goo, then I can get the air back on. Or I might even have time. I can get the air on for a little while. It's still nice and like 64 degrees outside, so I can just pull in some fresh air. Take a quick break. Get some water. Let my voice rest for a bit and then record Hack Goo. Or I can record Hack Goo tomorrow. It's not that big a deal. God, this video might be an hour long. Come on, we only have one more of these guys to kill. Oh God, don't leave the screen. I'm more worried about leaving the screen than dying here. Unless... Okay, good. That was a good bounce. I don't want to roll down that left hill. God damn it. So there is some RNG that affects this area because these guys, their flight paths they just randomly fly around. They're not on any sort of pattern. But that shouldn't be too big a deal. It just means you can't just be God damn it. No. Fuck. It was one hit. Hey, even if I at least killed the three of them and the door would open and the door would stay open forever, but no, I couldn't even finish off the monsters. The completely innocent monsters. I'm gonna lose my mind here. This was a quick Shill stream. Shill video. I keep saying stream. The word Shill goes so good with the word stream. Probably shows a lot about my opinion of streaming in general. But also, you know, it's almost alliterative. The word just goes together so well. And also, you know, streamers are shills in their bones. That's what they are. They're just hype men. That's all streamers are. Hype men and surrogate friends for people who want to convince themselves that they're not lonely. My leg fell asleep. This is supposed to be the kind of video where my leg falls asleep. It's supposed to be this. I was supposed to be done long before my leg starts falling asleep. All right. Come on. No. No. I'm still real proud of the sound design. Most of the sound design outside of the music has been in since real early. I added it because it was an integral part of the feel of this game. And not much has changed about it. It's got the little blinks. Blink, blink for the ball bouncing around. I have thought about adding different sounds for the different balls, but I ultimately decided against it because I just like the blinking too much. Same with the enemies. I thought about making different sounds for the different enemies, making like when they get hurt and stuff, but just didn't feel necessary. So I didn't do it. God. There's not much to take. It wasn't so much I had to cutting room floor because I intentionally kept everything nice and tight from the beginning. I don't think I've really cut anything. I designed the world. The whole world has been basically designed since like March, with all the bosses in, but not completely functional. Like mostly like beatable. You could kill them. Some of them were a little dull. They have been undullified to make them more challenging and not just a slog. But the world has been refined. There's no screens been removed in many months. There's been areas made easier mostly. The part of the reason my my save one has so many hours is because it was a harder game back then, even harder game than it is right now. But there were definitely screens that I shaved down some humps, widened some gaps that were harder to get over. I added some more gold to some areas to make it easier to farm gold, but also way more chaotic when you bounce into them. God damn it, I was so close. No. This wasn't supposed to be an Alec gets broken by his own game video. My own game is I want to show off something I haven't showed off in a video before yet, which is the dragon. I have not shown off the dragon in the video before yet. Oh god. I already decided I'm not editing this video because for purity of the run. Excuse me if I don't talk for a little while. I've lost the will to live. Supposed to be. I might have been able to do that if I didn't fuck it up. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay. We're here again. This is supposed to be the easy part. Oh god. Watch out. As long as I don't fling it up to the left. I gotta be careful with my paddles. My own paddles are the only thing that can do me in right now. or rolling down that hill, but I feel in control. All right, that's one guy dead. One dead innocent little flying boy. Two dead innocent little flying boys. No. It's this one again. He's escaping me. Can I hit him once yet, or is he at full health? He's at full health. Oh, got him. Okay, dead. Good. Alright. Now, let's see that dragon. Let's get... Nope, don't roll. Don't shoot. Thank you. Okay. Oh god. There we go. The dragon. See? Look at him. He's stuck in the wall. He's also minding his own business. Yep. Now the cool thing about this fight is you can send a oh god. You can send his fireballs back at him. Oh god. But also they can hurt. Oh god. I'm gonna die. I made it to the dragon and I'm gonna die. But it is a multitasking thing, trying to hit him with his own ball. And I don't think I can do it. His head's stuck right here. I can't really hit him with these. I gotta hit his head first, and then I can get it moving again. I gotta also be careful not to run my own ball into his fireballs. Like that. I have to be careful not to do that. That was good timing on the soundtrack, though. Or when I died. Alright, let's try that again. I don't have to kill the imps again. I just have to get through this screen, which is a nightmare. I could theoretically in the video here, I showed off the dragon. The dragon's been shown off, but now we're quids in now. I want to beat him. I want to prove I can beat him in less than an hour at least. We made permanent progress. That is always a good thing. That is something I have compared this game several times to the games like Getting Over It and that Pogo Stick game and Jump King and that, but this game is different from those in that it's not really about losing all your progress. The possibility to lose all your progress and then just be at the beginning with nothing to show for it isn't there. You are making constant progress through this world, but even when you do make progress, you end up back here a lot. that's so it's like a blessing and a curse compared to those games. It's like, yeah, no, you made progress, you opened the door. I hope you've gotten better at that part at the beginning, because you have to do it again. And this isn't it's not just because I died. The whole game is designed to funnel you back to this one checkpoint. You keep ending up back at this checkpoint. There's bosses where your options for getting back are to die. I almost said quit out of the game and reload, but you can't do that when you beat the boss because the game won't save until you get to a checkpoint. So that's out. You either have to die or come back here to this checkpoint. So there's a time I beat that boss I'm thinking about. You can see him. You saw him. No, I don't think you saw him yet. You can't see him until after you beat the dragon. He's not the one that you saw on the way down. There's a boss you can see on the way down in the intro, in the beginning, in the opening cutscene when you're falling down to the bottom. There's a sneak preview at one of the bosses in that section. It's not that one. It's the other one in that area, which looks similar, but it behaves different. And he's the one where once you beat him, your choices are either die and reload us and go back to whatever checkpoint you went to him from, or fall down back here. Because he's directly above this checkpoint. He's the screen directly above this checkpoint. But you have to take a long and circuitous route to get to him. There's been times I was trying to just die and go back to the other checkpoint so that I could get to the one that you could see on your way down here. But then I ended up failing to kill myself. Because you have no control you have no direct control over your character. Very little. You only have direct control over your character when it is going slow enough to be effectively stopped, or if you get the timing right, you can do it when it's like doing that, when it's at the high, when it's technically almost completely stopped because it's at the height of its arc. Like that. Don't get a good one there. If you spam on these every once in a while, your ball will just take a dive, will take a ping while it's falling through the air. It's not that, I wouldn't even call that a bug because it's just natural consequences of the way the nudging system is designed. God, I'm still doing this. It's the Alec tortures himself. That's gonna be the title of this video when I upload it right after because I'm uploading it immediately after I end the recording. I'm just gonna quick mix the sound and upload it. It's gonna be called Alec tortures himself hyphen let's Shill roll the pinball nightmare release candidate 1, now available on Patreon. I hope I can get that exact level of excitement across through the title of the video. God damn it. And then this right here used to be a real motherfucker. It still is a motherfucker, because you have to watch this whole bounce and you have to clip it right there at the end. It used to have an even smaller window for you to clip it right at the end, but I was like, that's pretty hard, isn't it? That might be too hard. And then Michael, who's been testing the game, the phone version of the game for me, was like, I can't hit the ball. I can't do it. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking that might be a little too hard, so I tweaked the values just a little bit. And that opened it up just enough for me to be like, okay, it's still really hard. It still has, because I liked the like, you have to watch that whole bounce. You have to watch it bounce back and forth for all that time and then clip it right at the end. I liked that aspect of it, but I did agree that the timings were too, I needed to loosen up those timings on level screen. I think it's 1-6. Screen 1-6. I think it's the XY coordinates, where 0, 0 is the screen you start on. God damn it. I have no use for 101 golds. How did I get 101 golds? When did I get 101 golds from? And I swear, there's from this checkpoint, it's possible to get that first hit. There we go. That's the hit I'm looking for. That's the opposite of what I'm looking for. It's possible to hit it off that thing and bounce it in a way where it's like basically 2 more hits with the paddle. 2 paddle movements overall total. You hit it with the left paddle, and then you hit it with the right paddle at exactly the right time. You hit both of them at exactly the right time. And then the right paddle will hit one of these gold piles, or the ball will, after you hit it with the right paddle. It'll hit one of the gold piles. You don't release the right paddle. It'll hit the gold paddle and then smack the right paddle at just the right angle to pop it back over into the next room. That is a thing you can do. I do it sometimes, but I'm not good enough at the game to do it consistently. Alec tortures himself for an hour. This is, you know, this is on the low end. Where we're at right now, if I had just played if I had said, fuck it, I'm not gonna do a Shill video. Just gonna continue to fucking let nobody know about this game. There we go. If I just decided to play Hat Goo, there's a good chance that around now is when I would have been like, alright, whatever, I'll just end the episode. It's time to end the episode. That dungeon pissed me off or whatever, the episode's over. Possible. So we're in the Hat Goo range of how long a video is. I was hoping this was going to be like an Absent or a Mystery Mondays video. 15 to 25 minutes and we're out. We're in the 40 minute to an hour territory of my JRPG times and Jade Empire times. I'm sorry, the Jade Empire. Have I remembered to do that for the last couple episodes? Let's talk about the channel for a while, I guess. Come on, just get no. God damn it. God damn it. It's so I don't care, the imps are back, that's fine, whatever. I already killed them once. You only have to kill them once. The doors that open by a button, there's 3 different buttons. Well, there's 3 different colored buttons. There's more than 3 buttons. There's 2 blue buttons. There's 2 red buttons, and there's 3 green buttons. And only one door can be open at a time. One of the colored doors can be open at a time. So if you open the red door, if you hit the green button, you might have seen a green button in the dragon room. There's a green button in the dragon room that you're not that. If you're playing through the whole game, you don't really need to hit that button ever. You can hit it for a shortcut. There's a shortcut through the basement. You can go, there's an elevator, or you can go up through the basement. You're really supposed to go up through the elevator, because the basement is the most RNG area, but it's also the part you probably want to go to if you're speedrunning, because it's, if you're doing 80%. If you're doing an 80% run, you can go straight up through the basement. After you kill the dragon, you can go straight up through the basement as long as you are good enough to not die, which is possibly not possible. It's possibly impossible to get, well, you're going up through the well, but then the boss, you have to kill one more boss. The dragon, there's a dragon, and then there's I won't call him the final boss, because he's the final boss. He's the final boss, asterisk. There's 2 final bosses. He's the final boss if you're not getting the true ending. Boom. Alright, finally, we made it back here. This time, I'm not gonna get hit by a fireball twice right away. There we go. We're actually hitting him. We're hitting the boss. I hit him 3 times. I almost got fireballed there, but I didn't. No! Motherfucker. Ah! And see what I told you about funneling the whole game funneling you back to that checkpoint? It lets you know how this is right away. It lets you know what the score tells you how to settle the score right away. Alec tortures himself. I still want to beat the dragon. If it's a 90-minute video. Swear to God. If you want to have, remind you that if you want to experience the great fun, the great, just relaxing fun time of this game, you can get it now. There's a demo. I haven't shilled the demo yet. There's a free demo on itch. The links for both Patreon and the demo will be in the description, as always. So you can play the demo section, which is all I've shown off so far. All I'm planning to show off, because the dragon is in the demo. He's a slightly different color. One of the polished things I did was make it so I could change the color of the bosses. So I didn't get the color exactly the same when I changed him. He's a slightly lighter green than he used to be. That's okay. Still plays the same. In the backgrounds, you got a black void with no purple in the demo. You have to pay if you want purple. There's still a lot of purple. The tiles are pretty purple. No. 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 Oh. Oh. If you listen, but yeah, if you want to experience this pain for yourself, there's the demo. You can get the full game right now. Pretty much complete experience, and tell me if you find any bugs. You can do that by going to patreon.com/noagendastudios, giving me $5, and playing it, downloading it. My hidden secret is if you sign up for 1 month of the Patreon, you pay me $5 and get a build. You do that as long as you have given me $5 and you DM. I think you can still DM me on Patreon even if you're not a Patreon, but otherwise, as long as you could do it here on YouTube, as long as you tell me your email address, I would have records. If you have given me $5 while I'm developing this game and you DM me, be like, I gave you $5, can I have a copy of the game when it's out? I'll do it. That's the secret. That's a part of the secret. I'm not sure I could give you a Steam key, assuming I get the game on Steam, which is, I mean, it's just $100, right? I just have to come up with $100 to give Valve. I can't see any reason why they would reject this game. But I can't promise a Steam key to anybody who signs up to Patreon, but anybody who gives me $5 for because this is going to be $5. The full game's going to be $5. If you give me $5 at any point between now and when the game comes out, then you can have a copy of the game. Don't go signing up to Patreon on October 2nd and then, well, I guess the game will be there at that point. I'll obviously upload the builds to Patreon. The full release build. I'm assuming there's gonna be bugs found in the next 11 weeks between now and when the game comes out. I'm assuming there's gonna be some bugs to fix. And if so, all builds will be uploaded to Patreon. But if you're not on the Patreon, is my point. If you just sign up now for $5, give me $5, then you can consider that you are entitled to a copy of the game on release. At the very least, a DRM free copy. I almost certainly won't be able to give you Google Play keys. I don't even know how that works. But I can give you an APK. It's pretty fun on phones, because it's just 2 buttons. You just press the left side of the screen or the right side of the screen for your paddles. And the nudging works the same way. You nudge the left side of the paddle to nudge your ball to the right, and you nudge the right paddle to nudge your ball to the left. And then all the menus and stuff you can click. So you can use touch. See, click it. If you're on, you can't see my cursor, but you can also use left and right mouse clicks for your paddles. You can also use the left and right arrows on your keyboard. You can press A, you can press B, you can press X. Look at that. If you press X on your controller, square on a heathen controller, you can hit both paddles at once. Look at that. Actually not sure what'll happen if you do that when you need a nudging. Maybe don't. Maybe don't do it if you need a nudging. Still here. You know, I could get through this. I've beat the boss in 13 minutes. That's what I said. I can do it. Surely, you know, maybe I won't get my personal best right now. But surely 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I've been able to beat 2 bosses. That's a quarter of the game. It's not a quarter of the game. That's a lie. 2 boss. There's 8 bosses in the game. But in order to get but you can only beat 7 of them if you don't get the true ending. And in order to get the true ending, you have to beat 14. Well, no, you don't have. Probably you have to beat 12. Probably 12. There's 2 bosses that you don't have to beat twice. No, there's 4 bosses you probably don't have to beat twice. There might be more bosses than that you don't have to beat twice. But you do have to beat some of the bosses twice in order to get the true ending. And that's why I made it so that they can change colors. This is for the second time you beat them. It's also what I guess I'm pulling the cards away from my chest a little bit now. The things I was keeping close with the difficulty. It's just health. I give the bosses more health on New Game Plus, but only for when they come back. I think I said something about their reincarnated forms when I was being cagey about it earlier. But hey, if you made it through this far in the video, then I might as well give some stuff away. Fucking hell. No! No! Okay, see, now I can demonstrate the rolling. So it was bouncing a little bit, but not enough. The last-ish boss, the 7th boss, the second boss that you have to beat to get any %, assuming you don't glitch through them. I'm not sure if that's possible. I think you have to beat him, but I think you have to beat him to get to the ending. No, that was so close. He gets extra health because he doesn't reincarnate. And then the secret last boss, he gets extra health without reincarnating and doesn't change colors for the same reason, because you only fight him once. There's no possibility of fighting him twice in one playthrough. All the other bosses are the same until they reincarnate. And then they get extra health. They get extra health anyway, but they get even more extra health on New Game Plus and they get even more extra health on New Game Plus Plus. They get even more extra health on New Game Plus Plus Plus. See how many New Game Pluses you can do. Do a speed run to New Game Plus 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 100% true endings. That's what I want to see. I'm way more interested in if there's gonna be speed runs. You speedrunners out there, as the developer, I'm way more interested in god damn it, true ending speedruns than any percent speedruns. Because I designed the game to be pretty easy for any percent. I mean, as easy as what you're seeing right now can be. There's all sorts of shortcuts, even if you don't find ways to like clip through and do skips. Like I said, you only have to kill you only have to kill the dragon and the any percent last boss. And then you roll the ending, which is shorter the less percent you do. But 100% true ending completion. Now that's a challenge. If you could do that fast. If you're not doing true endings, there's not really any point to doing New Game Plus Plus speedruns. Though, is there? Oh man. Oh, do I cut it off at an hour? No. I'm beating this dragon. I'm beating it. I'm gonna beat the dragon. Thank you. Thank you, Alec. Boom. Got it. I might still get it in under an hour. I might still do under an hour. I got 4 minutes. I got 3 minutes to beat this dragon. Did it. We got him again. I should be careful with my words. I didn't do nothing. I don't want to fly to the left. I don't want to get hit by a fireball. Come on. Get your little arms at me. There we go. I missed. That was close. I lost all my energy for the big fight. I don't know which one you took damage from. The fireballs do more damage than your ball does. Oh god. Okay, it's just one. It's just one. You can get hit 3 times. Safe as long as you don't get hit 3 times. Oh, that was close. I don't want to get close to that number. All right, he should be getting low in health there. That's the green button I was talking about. See, it's possible to accidentally hit that green button. It does happen sometimes, but it's not supposed to be that common. But if you do, there's a good chance. If you hit that green button and die, then you have to fucking hit the blue button again. It's possible if you're going too fast. If you die in the lava too fast. Oh, there's a red button you can also accidentally hit in the room below me. In the room below the room below me. That left lava pit has a button in it. Has a red button. Oh no, I'm at okay, let's just use the fireballs. Let's finish him off with the fireballs so I don't have to risk my health, my death. This is my last attempt. If I die to this one, that's the end of the video. Yes. All right. He's still alive somehow. Hit him. There we go. All right. We killed the dragon and we're just in time for an hour. See ya next Shill.